round of the RDF League. This time visiting the beautiful MoSport Park. Let's see if we can put down some decent times here. Not much practice until now.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I don't know if my mic's working, is it?
It is. I can hear you.
Lovely.
Good evening.
How are you, bud?
We got two here.
It's been so hard to find a setup for this track. It's crazy.
I can get you one if you want one.
No, I got one. It's just a little bit off the base, but it was really difficult to get one.
Which car are you going to drive?
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah. That's the only GT3 car I've got, so.
Oh, GT3 Ferrari. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to drive GTEs.
Well, then the only problem is you can't use it in IMSA, right? So.
Yeah. I know, well, I just do Ferrari Challenge where I just get punted off in turn one, so it's perfect.
Disengage limiter. Pit exit's clear.
Your mic is really reaching, by the way. I don't know what's happening, but...
Has it stopped now?
Yeah.
I got a new headset today and I'm just trying to set it up as well at the same time.
Okay.
Good. Hey, Nick is here.
Yep. He's usually not in the Discord.
I messaged Ahmed and told me how to race, so there's no excuse. Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, a lot of people sick, few people away. We don't have a big pack usually, so it's going to be interesting to see how many people I need to race against.
It would be good just to get the practice in for next week anyway, just getting to know the track. Oh, and I forgot to put a bolt back in my rig. That's not good.
That was really quick. Where did you find the setup that you're using?
I just got it online through the forums.
Oh, of course.
I think I'm going to join Craig's setup shop though. I think I'll just join that. It's meant to be pretty good, so.
Quickest overall.
Craig's setup shop is the cheapest
Mm.
thing you can use.
Only $5 a month or something, so that's pretty good.
Sorry?
I think it's $5 a month, isn't it?
Yep. Personally, currently running pure driving school.
Oh yeah.
Their setups are easier to manage, which
Yeah.
means that if you can't drive the car on the edge, which we all don't do, you're probably quicker with a pure driving school setup, but the alternative is virtual racing school. And although their setups are way more aggressive than the pure driving school, virtual driving school has the advantage that they usually post tutorials and real complete lap tutorials, not just a hot lap. And that really helps when you need to learn the track or you want to see where you are making the mistakes. And it's awesome stuff. Their
Yeah, they
telemetry
give
is good.
telemetry back and everything, don't they, on your lap times and
Yeah,
on
not
your
just
laps and everything.
yeah, but that's something pure driving school has as well. But in combination with the tutorial, I think I will be going back to virtual racing school when this runs out. I have the feeling I need to find the edge when I'm not driving the car anyway, because otherwise I'm just not quick enough.
You're quick enough, crazy.
No, I'm not quick enough. I know I'm not slow, but I'm certainly not quick enough. You want to try to get higher up, of course, but
It's a lot of time though, isn't it, to kind of invest in it to get.
but the fun of it is you can invest it in, well, the time span you want. I mean, what Rips does is just go ham and do like 500 races in a few months and try to push it up on the rating. I don't do that. I hardly race more than 3 times a week. If the tracks that are currently on rotation, if I don't like them, I might try one race and then don't race at all in the whole week. I just practice tracks, or I prepare for an endurance, which we usually do in the weekends.
You know, I think the endurance is kind of one of the main reasons why I joined iRacing. iRacing is just, that's the most attractive thing to me for. But I can't put in, 500 races in 3 months. I just don't have the time. And I think that's where, you kind of fall back if you can only do a couple of races a week. You see people's iRatings just shooting up. And, if you can only do maybe 2-3 sessions a week, obviously you're going to be behind them because you just can't put the time in.
Why? I don't think you have to be behind them.
Oh, well, like obviously iRating wise,
That was
to be honest,
14.05.
it's not really a big deal for me. I just got it just to enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, I won't use it. So if I enjoy it, I'll use it.
I know
Which
it.
I'm really enjoying it.
I got a normal day job as well, so I can't practice that much, but I just spend most of my week practicing until I feel comfortable that I know that I'm fast enough to at least participate in the lobbies I usually land up in. And then see what comes out of it. And if it's a track I really like Canada this week, I drove it twice. I also did Detroit at the start of the week. I pinned it. That was a bit shit, but I like Canada, so I went on to that track twice and finished in P2 twice. So yeah, that was kind of an iRating bump this week.
And what was the racing like in Detroit this week? Was it good, or was it just very messy, or?
Very messy, but to be honest, I was the one making it messy as well. So it was a top split race with class and 11 GTEs in it. And I binned it while being in P5, took 2 people out unfortunately with a bad, well, it wasn't really a rejoin. I thought I was on the racing line, so I wanted to pull off and didn't watch the relative good enough, so bunted the guy straight into the side, ended his race as well. That wasn't really proud of that.
That stuff happens though as well, doesn't it? Like, there's nothing you can do about that sometimes.
If you're on the iRacing, where you land up in those top splits, I mean, I'm almost 2500 now, but if you land up in those splits, you need to be smarter than that, and that's something I can blame myself for doing. That was really annoying, and I just don't. It's also a part of, I mean, I don't want to have that name. If people see you again, they think, oh yeah, you ran me off the last time.
Yeah, no, I get you, yeah.
That's not how I want to race. I mean, mistakes happen, but yeah, this one was just stupid.
It happens to everyone, dude. Oh, when was that? That was on Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that in the RT channel.
Your quickest overall.
I like this track a lot. It's also a lot, so I might even try that next week in Imsa. Well, next week I need to prepare for the 3 hours of Suzuka.
Oh, that's next weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's next weekend. Not tomorrow, but the week after. I need to get used to the
That'd be
Audi
good
again.
fun. I like Suzuka. That's a good track.
I don't like it.
Really?
It's a great track, but I don't like it.
You've just done a 114.12.
It's definitely a track I really need to improve on. Should do it in 4th gear.
Get his headset. privacy reasons. I can't see who you are, so please say hello in the chat if you want to.
You've just done a 115.00.
Such a bitch. Great stuff. I should have known. Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, also known as MoSport. Great old classic track.
Right, let's see what kind of carnage we can unleash here now.
Lap time was at 1:14.05.
For the history of the track, I would recommend Wikipedia because I have no idea. Look, it's a baby brother. Hello. Holy shit! Ah!
No.
There you saw the difference because of the downforce between a GT3 and a GTE.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, we're gone.
You need to brake later than you think. And
I'm kind of picking. You see the telegraph poles on the left? I've kind of reckoned about the third telegraph pole if I brake there, just to slow down, and then just trail brake through that corner a little bit.
Yep.
But it obviously didn't work there.
You need to aim for the second curb in the corner. You can take the first one, but aiming for the second one is better.
Wow, this setup is so bad. It's just so much understeer. It's ridiculous.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yes, Mew. Lenny's also here. It's the other voice you're hearing in
Hey, Mew, how are you?
in our Discord. So, Mew, which game do I need to play tomorrow? Because you're complaining that there was a chill missing.
Chicken invaders.
Oh, that was Rip's suggestion. But as soon as he is on his feet again, he can do that on his stream. Get well, Rips. No, not here.
I was letting you by.
I think it's good practice because I don't really know what how fast you can go through certain corners with less downforce and stuff like that. So that's good.
What I'm finding with this setup especially is it's really understeered. There's a lot of
Still
understeer. Even compared to the baseline setup, there's a lot of
Still
understeer.
Hold your line. Clear left.
So I'm having to brake literally there now.
Oh, now I know why it's so hard to find a setup for that car, because nobody in IMSA you can't run it.
Yeah.
So you need to find one from VRS,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm... Well,
and they hardly
I
race here.
tried.
Yeah.
Last night I tried... I couldn't really find a setup for here, so I tried a roll advanced setup and it wasn't too bad.
Rotten. Good evening. Sleeping. Oh, you had to work, right? What was it? Was it the injection? What was it? You told me. Yeah, actually, okay. TT rating, Rotten, is if you run the time trials
The lap time was at 1:14.48.
and it states how well you do them. Because the time trials have influence on your safety rating, but not on your I rating. So if you have a time trial session where more people are driving in, it's gonna compare the times they're doing against yours. And well, if you drive alone, you also get a rating. I think it compares it to average lap times from somewhere else. I don't know, but at least it calculates the TT rating for me. Could use some competition tonight. Over there, where's everybody?
That lap was at 1:14.37.
Oh, on the edge. Don't slide. The eyes on all Black Friday deals popping up? Or don't you want new gear? Ready?
Yeah.
Are you already watching the Black Friday deals for new gear?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things earmarked now. So the first thing I think is gonna definitely have to be a monitor. My one keeps going green every kind of 20 minutes when it starts overheating. So it's got the green death.
That's a good argument in getting a new one.
Yeah.
Anything else on the wish list?
Oh, loads. There's loads of things on the wish list. I know, we'll see after Christmas. Definitely new rig anyway, definitely.
New rig? Okay.
Yeah.
What you had in mind?
I'm looking the same one as yours, the GT1 Evo.
Okay.
So it just looks really solid, and for the price, like you couldn't really go wrong.
You can. The price is a bit higher because, but it is very good setup quality. I think Rips bought another set which looks about the same from I think like Mercedes and stuff. Saves him a few $100, but when I looked at it, he showed me a few pictures on how the stuff is connected and which kind of material he gets with that.
That lap was at 114.30.
I was like, not really surprised by that. I mean, you can see why the price is lower. The SimLab rigs, the thing is so bloody good. And
I just think the thing with the SimLabs is it's just, well, it's the same with any kind of aluminium profile rig, like, but the fact that you can start off with a wheel deck, then if you do end up getting the likes of, you know, a podium, you can go and get the podium mount, you know, you can, it seems to be so modular.
Everything is modular on it. I mean, you can screw everything to it that you want to screw on it. It's a SimLabs GT1 Evo throttle. I've got mine set up with most parts from SimLab, so keyboard tray, mouse pads, stuff like that. But I also have 2 joystick plates from Tech.
Okay, Brown, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
And I've screwed them to the sides as well, so I can also use my rig as a flight sim rig.
That lap time was 114.62.
Not completely happy with how it's connected at the moment, but you can just, you can connect everything to it. That's the fun of it.
One thing I seen a picture of on, I can't remember, it was another Discord, but a guy had a P1, but what he'd done is he'd got you know, like a wall mount for TV.
Yeah.
And he basically had taken the VESA mount and turned it around, and like mounted it to the side of like the upright of the rig, and he had a big huge, you know, tray like for obviously keyboard, mouse, everything. It was really cool. I think he said it only cost him like €40 or something instead of like the 69, and I was just like, that's a really cool idea, even for like a button box or, you know, another monitor or something like that, if you just wanted a small monitor.
Yeah, I got mine mounted with their with the single monitor mount. Well, no, it's not the single monitor mount, it's another one.
Yeah, is that sturdy, is it? Because I was looking at that one to get that one with it for my monitor.
Yeah, the single monitor mount is a freestanding set. I've got the one that is bolted to the rig directly, the smaller one, and I've got a 27-inch monitor on it. What is it, a quad HD, the 2K monitors. I mounted it directly to the rig, so if I want I can pick my rig up with 2 people. You can't pick it up alone, or at least not easy and move it. I pick it up with 2 people, everything comes along, only the PC is on the side, on the floor.
Oh, that's cool.
That will stay put, but the other things will just move along.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Good to practice that pit entry. Now I wanted to say about
100 meters.
Oh, crew chief, shut up when I try to talk.
50 meters.
The wheelbase, you said you start out with the wheelbase. I have that one, that normal one, but I've also been to the Sim Racing Expo this year, and I saw GT1 Evos with the normal wheel mount, and they just screwed the podium on top of it.
Oh yeah.
And so I tried it a little bit to see how fast it is. People are reporting that you get some vibrations and things moving, but if you just I'm gonna start because I want to buy a podium wheelbase in hopefully Black Friday, but Fanatec didn't post anything yet. If it's not in Black Friday, I'll do it afterwards. But and I will screw it on top of that normal wheel mount and see how it goes. And if it's annoying, well, then I'll buy the other thing in between for the rig. What I also done to this rig is I've got 2 speakers from an old 50-inch plasma TV. The TV is long gone, but the 2 side-mounted speakers for that television, the wall mounts that were there, I've used them, or the TV mounts actually, I've used them and connected them to the sides of my rig. So if I'm not using a headset and just using regular speakers, I've got 2 speakers in front of me, to the left and right of my feet, just behind the steering wheel.
Nice.
And that's also you can connect everything, and that's also the good part about ordering it from SimLabs, because they give you so many spare parts to connect stuff. You don't need screws, you don't need the T-nuts. You got I've got a complete cardboard box full of the things that SimLabs sent me. I just don't have to worry about connecting stuff to the rig, because the screws, T-nuts, everything is there. It's incredible.
Yeah, because like even like when you add up that kind of stuff, when you add up all the hardware, the brackets, T-nuts, bolts, like that's kind of where a lot of the cost of, you know, making something custom would kind of come in, you know. So it's good that they give you a lot of extra stuff that you can just mount if you want.
Okay, Brent, you estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
After these qualifying laps, I'm going to try and wake up Matthew. Let's see if he's... didn't see if he was running this week or not. Changing to a GT3 for this race.
Huh?
Well, at least we got a... If no GTE shows up... I mean, yeah. It's not really fun either. Well... saved!
And I was staying the GTE. At least that'll give you practice for next week.
Yeah, but then you mean you want to have a shot at winning that?
Quite crazy. No, I don't think so. I think Nick, I'm 3/10 off Nick now, so
His exit's clear.
I need to start actually doing some fast laps and stop talking. Why can I not get that corner right?
Tires. Don't do that. Which one you can't get right?
It's that really tight kind of hairpin. How you come out just before the long straight.
Yeah.
I always keep trying to apex it really early and kind of come out deep, but I'll just kind of keep. Oh, there we go again. It's just so much understeer in this thing, it just doesn't want to turn in. I might just go back to the base setup.
I'm trying to remember what we changed to the Ferrari GT3 back then to kill that understeer. But because when do you have it? When does the understeer happen?
It kind of midway through the corner. Turns in fine, grips fine, and then kind of midway through the corner it just starts to understeer like crazy. Without putting power down or anything, it just tends to really understeer.
I think we changed the ARB plates in the back. But I'm going to take a look at that. I think it was that one. Don't pin me on it because I'm absolutely not a setup hero. As I said, I just download the thing and occasionally try to understand or try to change something.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my years of being a mechanic now and try and make my car faster. In theory it should work, but we'll see.
You're not allowed to change the turbo, sorry.
That lap was at 1:13.70.
Please go through that corner even you slower than you can take it in reverse. What a bad corner. It was the hairpin again. And that's missing a Thomas car.
Okay, let's see how bad this is.
Oh, you're not that far off, Nick. Holy. No. And just the last one. Oh, nice livery, by the way. The Castle Racing Ferrari. Seen that one in real life on the Nürburgring. That was cool.
Disengage limiter. Its exit looks clear.
How's the sound on the stream, guys? Everything a bit balanced? Or is my crew chief too loud again, or? Yeah, I know I should change to the chat. Not trying to drive a lap. Are going to buy a SimLab rig, then I think Super GT has a discount code for it. So look that up on his channel, and I think that Urius is also getting a code for it. Or at least he was trying, I believe. No problem, you. Can you tell me how the sound is, or did you turn it down? Chief, too loud again?
Alright, Bram, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. You've just done a 115.71.
I don't get it, why that resets all the time. Oh, seem to have another game running in the background, which I forgot to kill. Sorry about that. In the settings, the sound of crew chief is very low. So let's see if he shuts up now.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
I think Lenny left us. That's gonna be awful. Ow. Oh, that's nice. That's well parked. That gonna show me that? Oh, and then it, hold on. That one. Maybe I should find a good piece of wood to knock on, but I've never crashed a real life car.
Okay, Bram, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Motors still on. Disengage it. All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
that I haven't crashed the car, as in it was my fault. Was in a...
We're back.
Yeah, welcome back. I had two traffic accidents. One in a car I wasn't driving at the time as a passenger. Well, actually I had three. My mother killed the car when I was little and it was in the back. So that's probably where the crazy part comes from. Then we had an accident in Germany where a guy came from the left, crossed the street and went full throttle into our left side, which completely wrecked the car, luckily with nobody harmed. And the only accident I had with my own car was a guy that tried to overtake me while I was turning left, and he wasn't allowed to overtake on that spot, so I never saw him coming. He just slammed straight onto my driver's door, which totaled my car because the thing wasn't worth more than $2,000. But yeah, knock on wood, I never totaled the car myself. I can always blame somebody else. Almost feels like iRacing.
Yeah.
Although I must say I almost totaled BMW 1 Series on Zandvoort.
That lap time was 14.08. Very little fuel left in this lap.
I thought the instructor that was leading us on the laps of Zandvoort was braking earlier or braking later than he actually did. So scared the shit out of me. I had to take evasive action into turn 1. Race experience where we weren't allowed to overtake, but still was a good day. We were driving behind the instructor on like 180 kilometers an hour going into turn 1. And on the first lap we did that, he braked shortly on 150 meters to show us
2 liters left.
where we needed to brake. And then he lifted off and he had a BMW 1 Cup car, so he could brake way later than that, so he braked again at like 100 meters. And on the second lap I was like, yeah, you're not gonna brake on 150, you're gonna let loose anyway, so I'm gonna brake at 125.
15.21, slower class car ahead.
Only problem was, during that lap he did brake on the 150 meters, so I almost rear-ended him. Wasn't really the smartest thing to do. Luckily he wasn't really upset, because I didn't hit him.
With 1 litre remaining.
Yeah, it would have been. I came out of the car and I said sorry to him. So I told him, I was like, you braked at 150 on the first lap, let go, and then braked again on 100. So I was figuring you would do that again. That's why I braked on the 125. And he said, yeah, I saw it, you wanted to overtake me. And I'm like, if I would have had you there. He laughed. That was a great stuff. It's was it Blakemolo race experience on Zandvoort.
Exit looks clear.
The cheapest version of the day is, I think it was €300, and you're getting laps behind an instructor with a group of 6 drivers. I drove a BMW 1 Series, a Porsche 911, or better, I think the 997. So it tend to be the GT3, but it isn't. But it's still fun.
Slower car.
And then a Formula Rookie. That was a really good experience. During the day you're gonna do a drag race in a Dodge Charger, 500 horsepower, and then a kickdown system, so you just put your foot on the brake, you turn it into the launch control and then just floor it. We had a bit of off-road driving, we had a bit of go-kart driving. I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, you could meet a passenger on a drift run over Zandvoort, where a guy just took you drifting all over the track. And if you pay 100 euros more, you can drive supercars like Ferrari, Mercedes AMG.
Slower class car ahead.
Like the GTE version. I had no track experience at all on that day, and I was like, okay, if the first time I'm going on track, I'm not going to drive supercars and do something really stupid. So I took the smaller package, but it was great fun. It really was. They're still offering that. It'd be interesting to drive it after the Formula 1 has been to the Netherlands. So when they're done rebuilding the track, and see how the new corners are.
The last lap was at 1:15.46.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's still being fast in a kart doesn't really say that you're fast in a car. I mean, it's still you're learning the basics of racing in a kart, and I still think that those lessons are the most important things you take along from karting, instead of maybe control stuff as well, but a car is so different from a go-kart. I think you learn the racing in karts because you just can't hit each other. You just, in a car you can put the shoulders out. If you do that in a car, one is bound to spin off unless he can really handle it as well. It's always a debate. A fast go-kart driver doesn't mean it's a fast car driver. I would love to do car races, but just don't have the money. Yeah, don't buy a rig and a PC for 5,000 euros then. Yeah, okay, good point.
That's the end of the session. P1.
It looks like we're going with the baseline setup again.
Let's get a qualifying in, but I don't think I have any competition. Sorry, stream.
Go in reverse and see how quickly you can do it.
That's against my honor. Switching to a GT3 would have been an option, but no. Let's see what I can dish out. Good luck, guys.
Retake 6 clear. Push. Alright, round. You've got 2 laps to set a decent time. That's Pop. That was 113.90.
Yeah, I reckon with a good setup with GT3 could easily do 16s around here. 15s, probably.
This track temperature, yeah. I think that would be close to 114s here. Up, up.
Watch your speed.
Blip, blip. Yeah, thank you, Mew. It was a really hard fight and such a close call. Sorry, guys. I would really love to see more people show up, but it wasn't meant to be today, apparently.
No, I think everybody was struck down with illness.
So, 4 minutes. Well, a colleague of mine is starting to print racetracks on his newly bought 3D printer. So he's I gave him a nice one to work on. Hey, you got Paul. Lenny. Lenny? Lenny died again. Oh my god, they killed Lenny. Hope he's back though. Ah, there he is.
Ugh. Right, so what has MoSport got for us? How fun is this going to be?
Oh, at least you got Paul.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at I actually didn't even check. Oh, okay.
Hey, you're faster than Nick. I resurrected him for you, Mew. I didn't totally kill him. Looks like he was only AFK.
Yeah, I'm not coming into next week with a base setup. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna get a setup and I'm gonna use it during the week and see what happens.
Oh, you're gonna practice the week for it? Okay, cool.
Well, no, I should. Look, I think I should do a couple, at least try and get a setup not on the day of the race.
Oh.
Like I came on last night and I think I was looking around for setups and stuff and I was like, yeah, that one will do. And I did about 5 minutes and then I was like, screw it, I want to race some Mazdas.
Mew says, ask Lenny if he wears an orange coat with the hood.
An orange coat with a hood?
Yeah, you were AFK and I was yelling, oh my god, they killed Lenny!
Oh, yeah, I get it. It took a while for that to drop there, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you didn't hear the remark because you were away.
Crew chief is kindly telling me that my brake temps are good and I'm sitting in the pits. That's lovely. Well, I should hope they're fine because I'm not going anywhere. Oh no, I never practiced a pit entry.
You did. Okay.
That's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done.
Yeah, crew chief, thank you. You're on pole. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah. Nicky stole my number. That's why I can't be 44. I was wondering why it's coming up as number 3.
Position DN10 is 23 Celsius.
The first and only time I will ever see Bram beside me on the front row of the grid. Or sorry, I will be beside Bram.
Position behind the safety car. The right
you might want to drive.
Yeah, no, sorry, it was just in the radio there. Couldn't find the CD.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, home.
I can't hear you, Leonard, on the game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, are we going to fight for that for that turn 1? Oh shit!
So, no.
I forgot to load the race setup.
What setup are you running?
Fucked it up already. Oh great.
It doesn't matter if you'd be quicker or crazy, you'd be quicker anyway.
Yeah, but I need to stop twice. Oh man. Kinda wondering what happens if I follow the pace car into the pits. Oh man. Proper F.
My chat working now. No, that's your pit limiter. Don't hit that. Good luck, Nick. Did that work?
Yeah, that worked.
Hey.
Thanks, Charlie. You too, mate.
It's gonna be a fun one, Nick. I forgot to change the race setup.
Oh, we might have a chance.
You'll probably win the overall championship then.
He's just looking for excuses because I'm still running the baseline setup as well.
Okay, Bram, get ready, go.
Jeez, that green came early.
and I'm not going to make the same mistake I made in Detroit. I'm not going to follow your lines. No, I tried to follow crazy. Ah, we're in the wall already.
There's an incident in turn 1. You think it might be Bennett?
You need to take that corner so cautiously at the start.
There's no grip in the middle of it.
Yeah, exactly. But you also have cold tires, even though the warm-up lap is green. You got damage, or you're in the wall?
No, I got it. Just pushed the wall.
Oh, look at you.
Nothing a bit of turtle wax won't get rid of.
I automatically give him the challenge because when I pit, they're gonna have a very big head start. And I don't think I need to fill it up completely because that's gonna screw me over anyway. I also lowered this setup, so I need to be really careful with the amount of fuel I'm going to put in.
Stop again. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Oh man, what a professional racing driver.
Yeah.
Pit exit's clear.
In crew chief that yells at you at the end of the qualifying.
Mine always does. My crew chief is always giving me absolute death. He is always giving out to me. I know, Jim.
Come up to you, just keep going as you normally would.
Ah, no, yeah, that's your boy. You're 20 seconds behind
just,
me, so you'll probably catch me by the end of this lap.
Yeah, but just keep going. Don't move off your line and stuff. Don't pretend to be a friendly GT3 driver. I won't encounter them in my splits. Just keep driving. To overtake you safely, and I want to know where I can do that.
Okay.
On your left. Clear left. You've just done 114.41.
Thank you for testing my reaction skills by that bad exit. Almost went straight into the back of you. That's not nice. And he shouldn't nudge me when I pass him.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Done at 114.33.
Target, clean race. Would be very nice. The fun part is we currently have the championship mixed in the standings, as in there is an overall championship, and because Nick drove every race up until now, he didn't finish every single one, but he did race in all of them, so he's actually second in the championship overall.
Who's first?
I'm first. Yeah, sorry. I didn't win that many races though. I lost a few. One to Rips. It was an awesome race. That was almost start to finish fighting, but I just couldn't pass him cleanly, so I didn't.
Yeah.
And the other one I think was against. I think it was Isaac or
Silverstone, wasn't it?
Hunter. Yeah, lost one there. Oh, Silverstone, I bit the bits, yeah.
25 minutes into the race.
Silverstone, I got a stop and go penalty. Because I turned the pit limiter off too early.
Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader, but we're racing for position. You won't see the blue flag.
Just keep going, Nick. That's what I meant, just...
Looks like P1's got off in turn 1.
Sorry, man. I should just stick to his lines. It's in that corner, it's not an overtaking spot for a GTE to pass, so the GTE should wait. Yeah, I didn't do anything, he lost it, but I told him that he needed to hold his line, just keep going. GTE on the track. I'm not in a hurry. I can wait a few corners before I overtake him. What I also said to Lenny is, for me, driving against GT3s gives me a chance to practice where they are fast, where they are losing time because of less downforce and stuff like that. Tell Nick to turn the mirror off, yeah. But then he won't see the punt from Lenny coming. That's a bit of a shame.
I wouldn't do that.
Not on purpose. I believe you on that.
Oh no, not on purpose.
Hey Ribs, man. You fell asleep?
I hope you're feeling better, Ribs.
Yeah, exactly.
Still no excuse.
I'm not gonna make you feel better because this is gonna be 25 points for the championship and you can't overtake me anymore, but yeah. Sorry, I hope you get well soon. I know there's gonna be an asshole or something in Griffiths in the chat.
Drive the car.
You need to go see a new vet. Please tell me what kind of an animal you are, Ahmed.
Well, what's wrong with your old vet, Ahmed?
Kind of wondering what kind of animals that vet didn't treat well. Orca. He's a killer whale. Brilliant. To say about it, but probably an infection somewhere. What are you doing in the pits, Lenny?
I'm not in the pits.
Oh no, sorry. That focused, yeah. but can't say I'm really focused at the moment. I think I need to take that last corner in second gear and not in third.
Can't get can't get through turn 1 and 2 in the GT3 in the baseline without just massive understeer. You're just having to trail brake all the way around the corner to try and keep the car in line.
Yeah, but the first part of the problem is using the stock setup.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the clean race. But for next season, buy an IMSA car.
Yeah.
I want to see. I won't start a new one directly, but I want to see what we can do if we want to go for track voting and create our own championship or stuff like that. Do need more people running.
That lap was at 1:15.67.
Says some very unfriendly words to you in the chat. Lenny.
Huh?
Rip says some very unfriendly words against you in the chat.
Ah, he probably does, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Something with F. And a U. Ahmed, what do you think for next season on the league race? Shall I link it to Rottenberry Racing so that we're gonna use the streams to make some commercials for it so people join? Viewers from our streams, for example. I mean, there are plenty of them that also do iRacing.
Of fuel remaining.
Are you taking the last corner in second or third gear?
I did it in third, but I don't like it, so I'm switching to second now. Problem is you get a bit of a oversteer.
Yeah. That's just what I was wondering. It's really up in the limiter like when you're coming just through the corner.
But I think
the gear up.
the acceleration in third is too slow. But be careful to compare the GT3 with the GTE.
Yeah, true. They're not the same car at all.
The straight what you giving me for novel rims. Yeah, to a popular series, so I even do VRS. I think because I think the other popular is IMSA, but we could do it on VRS as we aimed it to be a practice for newer drivers, but I don't know if VRS is too high up the license ladder. Although I'm not going to set a license limit on those races at all. So everybody can drive them, but if you're not driving the VRS, then it's a bit, stupid to practice. Or is VRS the same as IMSA these days? I never seem to remember. It doesn't matter when you have a license A. VRS is B. Okay. IMSA was C, right? What I hope to achieve with it, Rips, is if we get people in the lobby that, or in the league, to get them into the team in the end. So we've got more drivers, can perhaps field 2 cars, stuff like that. I'm totally not looking at you, Lenny, for stuff like that. Well, you don't want to race in a team doing endurance racing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to find. I need more time.
Okay, half distance. We think about 6 minutes of fuel remaining.
Why do you need more time?
I just need to get used to the game and just get used to longer races and stuff like so. Like that's kind of why I was happy to do this series.
Yeah.
Like I was just going to get you used to the longer. Well, I know they're not really long races in iRacing, like, but the longer races coming from other sims, like it's a lot more involved in iRacing than it is in others. Obviously there's still sprint races as well, like, but yeah, I just think a little bit more practice, and especially like working on setups and that kind of stuff as well. I need to focus on a bit more before I even think about doing that.
No, you're mistaken about that one. Because if you do endurance racing, you're gonna have 1 hour stints anyway.
Yeah.
And the only thing that changes is when you got more experience, you're gonna do 2 hours in a row. Or even 3,
Yeah,
or
true.
even 4 in the night on a 24-hour race. But all in all, you're just doing 1 hour stints.
That's 5 minutes of
The
fuel
thing you
left.
need to learn is keep it on the track, keep it stable, find your pace, and then you can start with an endurance race.
But that's like what I'm trying to do here with this. Like, I know they're 45-minute races, like, but like I'm trying just to try and keep a consistent lap time every single lap,
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
kind of know where the limit is and just stick under it.
Yeah, that's good. Can you teach that to Ahmed as well?
Ahmed was trying to teach me. I'm trying to be nice to him because he's sick.
Why are you in first place? What happened?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Nick went into pits.
Or you didn't have to pit yet? Or you didn't pit yet?
No, there's only 2 laps left, so I'll be going in now at the end of the next lap.
Yeah, I got 5 liters of fuel remaining.
Yeah.
Well done, Bram. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. That's 20 minutes to go.
I'm going in the pits, so don't worry about me. Probably yell at you on the way over.
Is that class
your
leader?
side. tires off? Yeah, I turned my tires off. Don't need that one. Don't need that one.
100 metres. 50 metres. Motors still on. Disengage it. Pit exit's clear.
Turn 1 is even more shit when you come out of the pits.
Yeah, it's not great, isn't it? That's my excuse for going into the wall there, so.
I know I double checked it. Left it on, I don't know if it used it. Crash now? If I crash and I'm gonna let the car repair, I'm still in first place in the class rift, so you lost the championship. You've never driven this one? It's one of the first tracks I think I did a race on in iRacing. Maybe not the first, but one of the first. IMSA race, that is.
I actually like this track, it's a nice track. I'd say it'd be fun in Mazdas and stuff like. Probably not. Yeah, a little bit more fun than like a bigger GT car like.
Mazdas on this track?
Yeah.
You're gonna fall asleep in the on the back straight. But I actually, in one of the races I did in one of the previous seasons, I'll let you win. Yeah, thanks. One of the previous seasons, I think it was an IMSA race where we had this track, and I overtook somebody along the outside on the penultimate corner, and I braked into the last corner on the right side and overtook him. Now that in the time when we had balls of steel and 900 I rating, yeah.
I need to stop trying to adjust my headset while I'm trying to drive. I should have done this yesterday. But then again, I didn't get... What time? It wasn't nearly 8 o'clock or something by the time I got home from work last night.
There's no endurance racing, so if I'm really going mad, I'm gonna try the Audi TCR on Zandvoort, but I think I'm not racing this weekend. Ahmed, did you know that iRacing doesn't have the VLN championship anymore? That deal ended after this year. I hope they still organize it for next year, but it's not official anymore.
Alright, around 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
They'll probably still be running the championship though. Because the VRS is actually, what was it, the Blancpain GT3, right? Which is of course is now featured in Assetto Corsa, so probably won't do that anymore. cancel the series, but the official name is lost. There are no new contracts between those series and iRacing. That doesn't mean that the series won't be running, but
or just run them under a different name. That's
yeah. But what did happen is that the prize money was removed from those races. They already confirmed NASCAR, the Heat Series, they will be back in 2020 with a prize pool of, what was it, $250,000, I believe.
wow.
But there are almost no other classes left with prize money on it. All of a sudden the sun comes out and it hurts your bloody eyes. Dus that's bright.
Nah.
I can see a whole wall of text view, but oh man, get well. Thank you for joining, man. Highly appreciate it. You too, man. Ribs, by the way, did you already set your channel to Made for Kids?
114.34.
YouTube is being confronted by a new law in America. You need to now say for your channel if it is targeted especially for kids. And you need to do that with every freaking stream you start.
Oh no.
And it's not. They're not asking if the content is good for kids. They're asking if you're targeting kids with your content.
Ooh.
So it has nothing to do with like I've set my channel to not made for kids because, well, it isn't made for kids, but it says nothing about the content and if it's allowed for kids. It's so freaking weird and so annoying.
Yeah, usually with the language out of Isaac, it's probably not good the kids watch it.
Well, that's the fun part of it. They don't ask for that.
Okay, Ram, that's good consistency. Keep it up. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Got 10 minutes to bin it.
There's only 10 minutes left.
Yep. Am I gonna hear a big loud "I survived" on the finish line?
And as I did that, as that happened, my screen went black and I spun on the straight.
And it's the S's.
Oh.
Leonard.
Your screen went black.
Yeah, it goes black. It literally sometimes just shuts off for a split second, or it goes green and purple, which is nice.
Rip.
And now it's back to fine again.
The lap time was 114.41.
You definitely need a new one.
Oh yeah.
I think Rips is not even going to finish in second place in this championship. Because he probably can't overtake Nick as well. He will finish second in class, but not overall. You should take the right side on the straight, man. Don't go the white line on the left.
Yeah.
Hug the right side of the straight. Taking the wrong line is going to save you about a tenth. So you do that a few laps ago when I was behind you as well. You did it again now.
Well, that time was 1:14.31.
That you were gone.
Yeah.
Didn't dare to turn in and didn't know where you were. Damn it. And drift outside here and stay here. Hook it on the
So you
line.
don't go back over to the left at all, do you know?
Sorry?
You don't hit back over to the left at all?
No, just here.
Oh, right, okay.
Take the shortest route across the track. On the exit you make it as wide as possible to get more speed out of it.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Cheers, bro.
That was at 15.00.
I'll start to notice the tires in this phase of the race, which
Yeah, it's getting a little bit more difficult now.
We're almost done, right? Yeah. Oh, that's for position, Nick. Find it. Or are you a lap down? Are you a lap down, Lenny?
I don't think so. No, we're both on the same lap. Yeah, no, we're both on the same lap.
Okay, so he just gave you the win.
Yeah, looks like it.
He's just under fuel.
Ah, okay.
What happened? I didn't hear him.
He didn't have it. He's underfueled,
Oh, right.
so that's why he let you pass. Normally, I would say that's why you install crew chief and let it fuel for you, but that cost us a win a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, round 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Yo, time for some whiskey this weekend.
Oh no.
No,
Too many things to do.
sorry?
Too many things to do.
Talking to Joop in chat.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me about whiskey because I'm Irish.
Oh, then you probably can send me a good bottle.
Yeah.
But no. But you're welcome to join if you're in the neighborhood, but I think you're a bit far away.
One lap for the win, come on. That was 1:14.43.
No. Don't pin it on the last lap, you dick.
Oh, I can't wait to get a load cell break.
Well, you don't have one.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I'm running Trustmaster's version of a load cell. A
Oh,
rubber
no.
triangle.
Fucking awesome result, mate. Well done.
Yeah, it's a great track to drive when you know how to handle those corners.
Yeah, that was fun.
You actually got the class win. Nice one.
Hey! Thanks, crew chief. I couldn't have done it without you. Cheers, Nick.
Cheers, Owen.
What happened?
I believe I've got my strategy wrong again.
Oh, I tried to do donuts on the grass. And I ended up in the wall.
Hope you didn't get disqualified for that one, Owen. Nick, what happened?
Oh, I'm up to 11 incident points. That's not good.
You're not using crew chief for the refuel?
I haven't got it sorted out yet, crew chief. I don't know how to sort it out.
Yeah, for the IMSA races, it's absolutely great. Don't you fucking bump into me, Owen.
I can't, I'm being ghosted.
Oh, you're not ghosted.
Yeah, it was a good race up to that point.
Sorry?
Up to the point that I'm underfueled. First stint was good, second stint after that, I ruined it.
Well, I think you can safely say with one race to go that you have that first place in the championship now, so... Even if Roland is coming back, I don't think he can overtake you anymore.
Yeah, I guess so, but I really need to improve. I'm still way behind Roland, so...
But he's a good target to race against, I think. He's not that high level, but he's good, so it gives you a good guy to look up to in that, for that matter, for his pace. So.
Yeah, definitely is my target, but obviously I've got to get there.
Well, for the people in the stream, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, or if you are iRacing yourself, send me a message if you want to join. We got some places. Got one race left in this season, but we'll probably start a new season. As mentioned before, we'll probably do that under the name of the racing team me and Rips currently run, and see if we get more people in, and maybe there's even spots in the endurance racing team that we're currently building up. We got some successes, P2s, P3s, in some endurance racing, VRS and ILMS, and we always aim to participate in the special events which are coming up in January again, with probably the 24 hour of Daytona, and let's hope that we can finish a 24-hour race, but we need some team members for that. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.